welcome to Deepfall Breach Mega Dungeon. It has been 118 days since our last session. It has been far too long. There was a whole season, autumn kind of got in the way between then and now, but we are back. We're in level 3 of the Deepfall Breach, and one of our players is unable to join us tonight. Sly will be sitting this one out, but taking his place will be Fade. Fade played in the Path of Glory campaign, which started nearly a year ago. I think we started that in January. It's now December, and so Fade is coming out of retirement to test the breach. What we have done in this mini campaign is we started out speaking with Ingolfer. Ingolfer, the wise Wolfkin sage at the ruined church near the Deepfall Breach, and Ingolfer tasked us with going into the breach, as many adventurers have done before us. Rumors of gold and treasure and magic items, rumor of great foes to best and strange places to behold have been a lure to many an adventurer. But he also said that there in the deep lies a fragment of the abyssal shard, that great spear that Sathmog hurled down that struck the Misty Vale and left the Deepfall Breach, this huge gap or a gash in the ground near where that church has been built. And he said that he would gladly pay us for tales of and information of what's down there, but if we can find that shard of the abyssal spear, that may be used against the forces of the Demon Lord Sathmog. And so we do have a bit of an impetus to be down there for good, not just for personal gain. The first level we encountered many undead foes. There were cultists and other sort. In the second level, hobgoblins and cultists. We reached the third level and discovered that it was a great maze, a labyrinth. And in the center of the labyrinth we met Nisara, the Medusa. And we have seen many statues that she has petrified with her gaze. In fact, in this room where we are resting now, that star with the circle, that is the old school cartography reference for a statue. So there was a statue of a wizard in here. And I forgot how we did it, so I listened to the old recording, and there was this hilarious interplay where Lady Nimue, who had been turned into a cat, was trying to mime to the others what to do, like with these two stones, putting them together, moving one away, batting the other one towards it, and everyone's like, "What the hell are you talking about, cat?" But we got it figured out. We used their calling stones that we had found to draw the wizard out, and when he came out, the first thing he did was kindly offer to dispel Lady Nimue's magical mishap and bring her back to us in whole person rather than being a cat. And then he told us that there is an exit to the labyrinth not far from here. It is to the northeast from where we are now, and that there is only one way out, and that is through a key that hangs upon the neck of Nisara, the Medusa. And we have that key. The key is a small circular design with a stylized labyrinth on it. We have it, so we should be able to get out if we can but find our way. In this labyrinth we have faced minotaurs, gelatinous cubes, as well as encountered some of the other adventurers that have tried to seek their way in the deep, and most have met with a bad end. In fact, we found the sole remaining member of a party of adventurers who had been turned to stone by Nisara, and they happily fled once they saw that we were here. And the wizard likewise said he's had enough of this dungeon, and he bid farewell to us as he teleported away. And so now we find ourselves, we had a chance to do a full rest here, because the wizard said he would watch over us. So if anyone has any damage that should be recovered, I'm just kind of clicking on characters, and everyone, well, Sly has damage. Sly's not with us, but I'm gonna fix Sly just so Sly's ready for next time. There we go. And otherwise everyone else should be good to go. The wizard Albin, he is still standing here in the party, but he's just about to disappear. Oh, Fade needs some healing. Fade's got Missing some willpower. Let me restock that. There we go.
I just started.
And you're already low on willpower. Albin bids a fond farewell as he vanishes from sight, and we are back into the deep. And now, it is your turn. You may continue to explore. And we have marked some of the map with markings, which I hope you guys will still be able to see. I think Sly was marking arrows showing the ways that we had gone. So if you see some arrows on the map, you may know, oh, we've already been that way. And feel free to put those marks on there if you want to. On the left-hand toolbar, there is, looks like a pencil. It's the drawing tools. If you click on that, then there is another small box that says draw freehand. It looks like a signature. Click on that, and then you should be able to draw on the map. And it will be in the color that has been assigned to your character. Looks like Fade and Dragur are both a shade of blue. Theoline is red. Lady Nimue is black. And Stonewall is with us. He is purple. Welcome, Luke. Glad to have you aboard.
Yes.
We're just starting.
Hello. Sorry. For some reason, I had thought that we were starting at 8. That's my bad.
Oh, no problem. I just did a recap, so you didn't miss anything. I just barely said, okay, go ahead and explore. So, we are in the 3rd level of the dungeon. We know there's a way out to the northeast. We have the key to get out. We just have to get there.
Does anybody need healing?
We should be all healed, because we did spend a night in this room under the protection of Albin the Wizard.
Okay.
And we should have some light sources on. Yeah, it looks like I can see we've got some light. And right about there, let me just make a roll, just to see if we have any random encounters here. Okay, and we have found those, so nothing happens for the time being. We can continue on our way. Looks like we have a path to the north that Lady Nimue has taken, and Dragur has found another path that leads north. Make another roll here. Nothing happens. Excellent.
How does the air smell in this chamber? Does it smell foul or fresh, like there may be a natural cavern nearby?
Give me an awareness roll. Now, Dragur, as you enter this room, you can see that the far wall in front of you, there is a beautiful mosaic on that wall. And Theoline, the air just smells the same as it has smelled this entire time. The mosaic, it looks like it's slightly fragmented. It's in pieces.
Do I know the story of this mosaic?
Give me a myths and legends roll.
Obviously, the story of the mosaic that fell apart.
Yeah. As you go up and study the mosaic, there is a scraping sound of stone on stone, and just behind Fade, a pillar of stone rises up from beneath you. The flagstones rise up to seal off this chamber. And as you do, you notice that the flagstone has now become a moving puzzle that can be unlocked. Now, I think, let me share that to chat. Solve or be pulped, because the ceiling is slowly beginning to lower. Can you all see this solve or be pulped puzzle on your screen?
Yes.
Mhm.
Perfect. So you can all have a chance to do this. You have 3 attempts before the ceiling comes down and crushes you into dust. So you can maneuver some of the pieces around. When you think you have it, you click on the little, it looks like a padlock, the attempt unlock button. I'll let you have at it.
Are we all moving the same puzzle, or we have our own puzzles to kind of manipulate?
I'm not sure. If someone moves a piece, does it move all the puzzles? Because I just saw a piece move.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I'm
everybody
seeing
sees it? Okay. So you could all take a section and try and work it out.
We're getting there.
It's something ugly.
Mom, is that you? Well, you got the easy part mostly done.
Oh, I kept thinking, my pieces keep moving. Other people. We got this. Ooh.
All right, and if you think you got it, you can try clicking the little unlock button.
I think multiple people are trying to click that last one.
I'm not.
We'll let Lady Nimue click that last one. And then, you think you got it? You unlocked it. Excellent. When that unlocks, the door behind where Fade was rises up. Let me have each of you give me a will roll. Oh, nice. Well, a demon was less good. Those that succeeded, nothing happens. Dragur, you failed. Let me roll on a table for you. Ooh, Dragur, the room seems to enfeeble you. The fear drains your energy. You lose 2d6 willpower, and you will become disheartened. So, in fact, no one should have any conditions. Hopefully no one has conditions yet. So, Draugr, you will become disheartened, and then you're going to lose 3 willpower. Not bad. For Lady Nimue, who rolled a demon... Ooh, a wild panic. You are welcome to flee the room, but as you flee, let me get this set up.
Not a door right there.
Yep, not a door.
Not a door.
Lady Nimue, as you are fleeing, give me an awareness roll. Oh, perfect. Okay. You can go ahead and make another will roll.
I'm too scared to be aware of anything.
Absolutely. Perfect. You are no longer in a panic, but your wild panic may have alerted something to everyone's presence. And it begins to slowly squelch and sludge around the hallway. And right there, we are going to be in combat. Hang on 1 second, everyone. Fade and Lady Nimue come face to face with a gelatinous cube.
It doesn't have a face.
Face to jelly with a gelatinous cube. Let me just make sure we have shuffled our deck here. Perfect. Everyone can go ahead and draw cards. Perfect. All right. Drag this up here. The gelatinous cube will go first. It can move 3 squares. It will move those 3 squares. Two, 3. Not quite in range, but it will make an attack. Tentacle slam. No one is within 2 meters. But you can see these tentacles bursting out from it, and it has effectively cut off the passageway where your allies have gone. Dragur, you probably hear the sounds of shouting from Fade and Theoline behind you. You can make your move. Your movement rate is 4, so you could move 4 hexes. If you double move, you can move 8.
Okay. Well, where I'm standing right now, I cannot see it all, so I'm just gonna move that direction. Gonna double move.
Okay.
That is 8, I believe.
Okay. Stonewall, you're up. You can move 5 or double move to move 10. Lady Nimue.
I'm gonna stop screaming. Try to shoot it with a bow.
Okay.
Oh, we got a target. Hold on. There we go.
Oh, excellent. Go ahead and roll damage.
Come on. Where's my mouse at? It's not scrolling down far enough for me to
Uh-oh.
roll. Give me a second. There we go. Roll damage. There we go.
Nice, 2. And it seems to take a little less from a piercing weapon, but it does take 1 point of damage. And then you can move. Theoline, you're up. You can move 6 squares or 12 if you double move. And then Fade.
Yes, we'll dash to the sounds of battle.
Perfect. Fade, you're up next.
All right. Even though I'm indoors, I am more than 2 meters away, correct?
Yep, you're 4 meters from it.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him with a lightning flash. And I'm going to add one power level to it.
Nice. That is a success.
Booyah! Number of the beast.
Wow. There
Well, I
was,
like this.
yeah, that already off to a good start. Let me apply damage. He takes full damage from that lightning blast. It is not bloodied. There's no blood splatter, but it's really, really close. We go to the next round. And Dragur, you're up first.
Right. I'm gonna move over and hit something with my sword.
Yeah, you should be able to move to there. That'd be 2, 4, 6, 8, which is your movement, and then you may target him and strike him. And Nimue, you are up after Dragur.
And target is T, correct?
Yep, hover over it and push T, or you can click on it and push T, and you should see a little dot. Yours is kind of a dark blue dot for when it's targeted.
It's not. Okay.
If you click on the gelatinous cube and then push T, does that do it? There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, excellent. This is we have Runebreaker. This is an enchanted weapon. That counts as a dragon. Do you want to do double damage or a free attack against another enemy? Of which there are none. Yeah.
Makes it easy.
Oh my goodness. It had 21 hit points. How do you do this?
Just a sweeping overhand strike just cuts it right in half.
Forming 2 smaller gelatinous cubes, both of which are dead. As it splits open, at your feet, some of the contents spill out. And you find 70 gold coins inside that gelatinous cube.
Nice. There's always room for Jello.
Tastes like lime. All right, you may continue on your way.
I will step over the ooze.
Let me have Stonewall make an awareness roll.
Oh dear.
Roll here. Okay, that one's already happened. Perfect. Do you push that Stonewall?
No.
Okay. Theoline, give me a spot hidden roll. Do you push that?
No, I'm not looking for anything in particular.
Okay. Give me a spot hidden, Lady Nimue, if you're checking for secret doors. Stonewall and Dragur, you come across something. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Lady Nimue, you see a wall with a sharp piece of metal sticking out of it, and you think maybe if you push hard enough on that sharp, jagged, rusted piece of metal, maybe it'll open the wall. But you may choose not to. I'll leave that up to you. But maybe that's triggered by blood.
I shall risk tetanus.
Nice.
Try to twist it and shift it, because I know that no one would build a hallway that goes nowhere.
Right. This is going to be an agility roll. Oh, excellent. Yeah. As you are manipulating this, you realize this is just a piece of a broken sword. Someone put a sword in here and tried to push it. It doesn't wiggle, it doesn't jiggle. You push on it, you narrowly avoid severing a tendon in your finger before you realize, I don't think this is the way out. However, the others...
There was no keyhole.
No keyhole there. But the others, the passage comes to an abrupt end, where a set of massive iron doors stands to your left. An intricately engraved maze covers the surface, and at its center lies a circular indentation. Now, these doors are impervious to force, and most likely to magic as well. But you don't know unless you try. There is a lock. A skilled thief might try to bypass it.
We have skilled thief?
We have a thief. So again, a huge door, there's a big circular carving of a maze. In the center, there's a small circular indentation.
We have a key.
You have a key, taken from Nisara, the Medusa. As you place the key into the lock, it unlocks, and the doors open to reveal a vast chamber beyond. Polished marble tiles stretch out across the floor, flanked by tall pillars that rise to a ceiling 10 meters overhead. 4 torches flicker along the walls, casting their glow toward the far end of the hall, where a massive creature looms upon a black marble throne. The beauty of the chamber is marred by scattered bones, matted hay, and animal skins littering the floor. Seated upon the throne is an imposing minotaur, clad in armor, one hand resting upon a vicious double-headed axe. Where the blades meet, a golden skull gleams ominously. As you enter, the beast rises to its full height and lets out a thunderous roar, ready for battle. Let me get us going. Beyond him, you see stairs leading down into the next level. Let me reset the initiative deck, just in case it didn't do it already. Make sure it's there. You guys can go ahead and draw cards. Theoline, you're the last one.
Would anybody want to switch with Fade so he can light this thing up before everybody gets too close?
I would. As long as I can go. If I switch with Fade, would I be going before Morgar?
Yes. So if you want, because I'll let you guys go ahead of the monster. So Fade, do you want to swap with Lady Nimue?
Oh, I was hoping to switch with Morgar.
Oh, you can switch with Morgar.
Are you okay with that, Morgar?
Brrr. You swap with Morgar. Oh, why didn't I swap with Morgar? Swap initiative. With Morgar.
Because this spell's my one big melee spell, and once everybody gets too close, it's going to hit them too.
Well, I was hoping to go first before Morgar did, but I think his battle axe is two-handed, double-bladed axe is probably more than an encumbrance one. I was going to step up and cast fetch on the axe, so he didn't have it.
Nice.
But it's bigger than I think I can.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
But that was all I want to do. Other than that, I'll switch with Theoline if you want me to. If I can go back if anyone else wants to be ahead of anything.
Sure, I'll switch with Lady Nimue.
Okay, let me swap here.
Look at that, Yahtzee!
Ooh. Nice. let's see. The armor. Let me. Metal armor has no
doesn't
effect.
count,
Yeah,
correct?
so he needs to take 3 more points. So let me drop 3. Oh man, he's got a lot of hit points. Barely a wound on him, but he feels it nonetheless. His turn. Cleaving chop. He swings his weapon over his head, brings it down with full force. The attack inflicts 7d4 slashing damage and can be parried. Well, he's going to move first. Alright, 1 is Dragur, 2 is Stonewall. Dragur, you have not taken your action. You can take this hit. You can spend your action to parry or evade, or you have defensive. You can spend willpower to try to parry this. There's a chance it will break your weapon if you parry it, though. Because it's going to deal damage, and if it beats your weapon's durability, your weapon will be broken. What does Dragur want to do?
I'm gonna use defensive, I think, and just try and parry it without using my action.
So go ahead and I think if you click on defensive, it'll ask if you want to spend the willpower, and then you can make an attack roll. When you click on it, one of the options will be parry, and you can go ahead and make a parry roll.
I'm sorry, click on the attack roll.
Yeah, so just click like you're going to attack, and then it should, one of the options, like it'll have slash, parry, like when the second box pulls up to ask if you have boons or banes, it should ask if you're parrying.
I have to have him targeted?
Yeah, I think you do have to have him targeted. Actually, you probably don't. Probably just click on your axe.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, with a dragon. Nice. So you are going to parry this. Now, if you get a dragon, you get an automatic attack which cannot be dodged or parried. So the first thing that happens is the damage comes into your weapon. So 22 points of damage to your weapon. The durability of Runebreaker is 12. So Runebreaker breaks. You can still attack with it, but you'll have a bane on it. So I'm going to mark it as broken. As his great axe comes down, you hold up Runebreaker, and there's a clash as magic meets magic. Sparks fly, small trails and motes of magical light erupt from it. But it leaves him exposed, and you can swing Runebreaker, or you can bash with your shield. You get a free attack on him, and he cannot parry or dodge. So go ahead and make an attack. And then you can also move him 1 square, and you can move 1 square.
So it's with a bane, correct?
Yes. It may automatically apply it because I marked it as damaged. Do you want to push that?
No, I'm not going to push that.
Okay, now do you want to move him or move yourself? You can move 1 square.
I'll move him back 1 square.
That was you. Sorry. Move him back. Do you want to step into that space or leave him there?
I'll step into space, yeah.
Nice. Alright, Fade took your turn. Morgar's turn again. He has Ferocity 3. This is the boss of level 3. Sweeping attack. He roars and sweeps his weapon in a wide arc, hitting everyone within 2 meters, inflicting 5d4. He's going to move down and over. This will be against the 2 dwarves, Dragur and Stonewall. Again, you can do defensive, you can try to evade, you can whatever you want to do. Perfect. Stonewall does defensive. Go ahead and make a parry roll, Stonewall. Parry succeeds with your shield. What about Dragur? What are you doing?
Can I just try and dodge?
Yeah, it'll cost you your action if you want to do that.
Yeah, I think at this point I'm okay with that.
Okay, so let me mark your action as being used, and then make an evade roll. Nice. So you can move 1 square, Dragur. And this attack comes in against Stonewall's weapon, dealing 13. Does that exceed Stonewall's
Nope.
durability? Nice.
His shield has 18.
Oh,
His weapon
perfect.
would have been 15. So either way, yeah.
Perfect. Theoline. A little backstab.
Yes, I'll use backstab.
So that's a boon plus an additional weapon die damage. Ooh, thank goodness for the boon.
And then I will also use Assassin.
Nice. Is that with the assassin damage?
Yes.
Nice. No blood yet. Do you move away if you have movement left? It would take an evade roll if you want to move away.
No, I won't move away.
Stonewall. You're counting on some of these dwarves having Guardian, but I don't think they do. So...
Actually, Stonewall does.
Oh, Stonewall does? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Or maybe Theoline has Weasel. Nice. You clang your hammer against him. And now blood is drawn. Dragur, you used your turn to evade Morgar. Stomping attack. He jumps high in the air, comes crashing down on an adventurer who suffers 2d10 bludgeoning and is knocked down. Alright, 1 is Stonewall, 2 is Theoline, 3 is Dragur. Dragur, you have used your action. This cannot be parried. You get stomped for 15 damage. You have 12, so you're going to be at -3.
Enough armor?
And then make a constitution roll to see if you have a serious injury.
Does armor mitigate that at all?
Yes, sorry. Yeah, what is your armor? You have 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay, so you took 9. Sorry, you have 3 hit points left. My bad.
That sounds better.
Yeah, you don't need to make that constitution roll. Much better. But you are also knocked prone. Let me mark you as prone. And there it is. Perfect. Nimue.
I'm hoping one of us gets to go first next time. Yeah. I know how to target. Thank you. So I pull out my nice, nifty dragon's head staff. That actually doesn't do anything other than have a nice, nifty dragon head on it.
It looks nice.
This guy scares the hell out of me. B6.
Nice. So he needs to make an evade roll. And B6. Oh, he gets a 6. I don't know what the... I think the tie... I'm going to say it goes to the player, or do you re-roll? Let's get this right, because this is a big one.
Pretty sure it goes to the player. Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm leaning. So topple... So it's an opposed roll. So opposed rolls are listed near the beginning. Where's opposed roll? Let's see. So an opposed roll. If both of you succeed with your rolls, your action succeeds if the result of your roll is lower than or equal to. So your action succeeds. So he is toppled.
So that's all I got.
That will be good. So as he is toppled, if anyone attacks him in melee, that is a boon plus an additional 1d6 points of damage. Now watch, he'll get 1, 2, and 3 here. No!
Wait,
Nice.
look at that.
Nimue, you're up again. Do you want to trade with Morgar?
No, I think I would trade with Theoline.
Nice. Theoline, you are up.
I will use backstab again, and hopefully, if that succeeds, then I'll use assassin.
Okay, you'll get an additional boon because he's prone. So it should give you a boon because he's prone plus the 1d6. But give yourself the additional boon plus the additional 1d8 for your weapon. And if this succeeds, he's going to use an evade. So don't spend the assassin yet. But if he fails his evade, then you can...
He can't evade backstab.
Oh, backstabbing, you're right.
I'll just roll the extra d6 afterwards. It won't let me add both of them.
Okay. Nice. Roll damage. And roll that extra. So 22. Nice. And he needs to take one more.
He passes evade, or he can't evade. That's right. Damn. That's what happens when I don't play for 3 months.
There we go. He is low. Yeah. So he can't evade when it's a backstab.
Yep.
And Theoline can move. Stonewall, you're up.
Okay. Question: do they get attacks of opportunity if they're prone?
I think they do. There's nothing in the rules that says they don't if they're prone. They might sweep out at you.
Reasonable enough. Okay. Then yeah, just hit him. Good work. Laying him flat.
Oh, nice. He's going to have to try to evade this, and he'll have to get a dragon. No. Stonewall, how do you do it?
This guy is a real dick, and I think Stonewall's quite mad at him for, knocking Dragur down with such ease. So, with Nimue's great help, Stonewall just kind of jumps on him and just cracks him over the head with the Kraken's fist, and it works.
Nice. His horns cleave as you smash down through there, and his great axe, Soul Drinker, clatters to the ground. Let me pull up my info here, tell you what else you find. Now, Soul Drinker is a very large axe. It takes a strength of 13 to wield it. It is a two-handed weapon. Let's get my notes. Perfect. And if someone wants to do a spot hidden roll for other treasures,
Thank you for that, Fade.
Absolutely.
a chalice, 170 copper coins, a mastercrafted dagger, a silver bracelet, and a mastercrafted longsword. Does anyone want the axe, Soul Drinker?
Would anybody be able to use it besides Draugr?
As long as they have a strength above 13, and if they have skills in axes, they would be good at it, but I think this is probably more Draugur's thing. Plus, Runebreaker's broken. You would need to do a crafting roll to repair it. And you did nearly get slaughtered by this guy.
Draugr's even a little bit shorter now.
I'm going to throw Soul Drinker onto your character sheet. I'm going to put Runebreaker down, and I'll equip Soul Drinker. Now, Soul Drinker has something special. So, Soul Drinker has Thirst. When it deals damage to a living creature, it drains the target's blood. Once it has consumed enough blood, amounting to a total of 30 damage, the eyes on the skull glow bright red. You can then spend 3 willpower to activate its power, which allows Soul Drinker to deal 7d4 damage per hit instead of 5d4, and a roll of 1 or 2 counts as a dragon for attacks or parries, and this lasts for a stretch. After the thirst is sated, Soul Drinker will not drain blood again until the next shift. So it's a mechanical thing you'll have to remember and keep track of. So once you've dealt 30 points of damage with it, you can activate it, and then it deals additional damage.
Awesome.
Can I check out the throne
Yeah, give me
for anything hidden?
give me a spot hidden roll. Yes.
Any buttons or movable things?
There is a button on the throne. It looks like a small coin with a minotaur's profile on it, and it does not seem to be trapped. If you press in on that, it opens up a small cubby, and inside there is a bull idol with ruby eyes. Oh, it says it's from Dragur, but that's from me. There is also a small lever in here that when you push on the lever, it opens the doors at the bottom of the stairs.
Very good. I'll push that. And can I do sense magic on the bull idol?
Yeah. As you examine the bull idol with ruby eyes, this looks like some sort of maybe a fetish idol. It's a bronze idol of a bull. Its eyes set with tiny rubies. It does not radiate magic. Soul Drinker does, but not this idol. This is merely a statue, probably a religious artifact that Morgar had kept here beneath the throne. But there's nothing inherently magical about it.
I'll go ahead and take it, and we'll see what we can get for it.
Perfect. You have made your way out of the labyrinth. Does anyone need to do... I know some of you have done round rests. Did anyone want to do a stretch rest while you were in there? I don't think anyone was really down other than Dragur, but he got healed. Let me take us to the next level as we descend. characters on here. Who am I missing? Fade. And Theoline. Alright, let me activate the level. And let me get my notes. Alright, this first room. The narrow passage slopes steadily downward before widening into a broad cavern with an 8-meter high ceiling. 2 large tunnels branch off from the chamber, while the faint sound of dripping water echoes through the space, falling from a stalactite above, forming a small pool of dark water below. And let me make a roll here. Okay. There is a patch here of rapidly growing, pulsing mushrooms, unnatural and unlike anything you've seen before. Moments later, the fungi release a cloud of spore-laden mist. Everyone needs to make a constitution roll. Those who fail will become disoriented. Does Fade and Lady Nimue want to push that?
So disheartening.
I'm good.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Fade and Lady Nimue, you become disoriented, suffering a bane on all rolls for 1 shift. You're plagued by unsettling whispers and bizarre visions. Even those who succeed hear faint murmurs in their minds before they fade, a fleeting, fragmented glimpse of Sathmog's writhing form, deep in the darkness below.
Bro, my hands are huge. I'll come over here and walk into the wall a few times.
There's a passageway to the east and one to the south. Long and winding tunnel. And up ahead you see an intersection, one leading east and one leading west.
Does the air smell less foul in one direction?
Give me an awareness roll. Oh, nice. The pathway to the east smells foul indeed. It smells like filth and stench and some scent you can't quite place. The pathway to the west smells like damp, like wetness, water, perhaps a subterranean source of water. Maybe a lake or a pond or puddles.
Do we have a preference?
Well, if it's a lake, I doubt the armored fighters would want to do much swimming.
Well said.
And then stink it is.
And Dragur, up ahead of you, there is the pathway does continue, but there's also a the stone walls abruptly give way to worked masonry. You can see there's maybe a small chamber up ahead on your left, with a passage leading to a strange metal door. Set into the door are two demonic-looking mouths, and ancient runes are etched along the frame. It will take a languages roll to read them.
Perhaps someone who's literate might want to do that.
I'm pretty good with the words.
Do you push that, Lady Nimue?
No, because I also have a Bane, which I'd forgotten to apply, so I'll let Fate do it.
Fate, give it a
Well,
shot.
I'm elevated as well. We'll try.
Eat more Ovaltine. Got it.
Okay, Fate, what you read, and Lady Nimue can kind of say, well, I think that's the interpretation. What you read is two sets of words, one below each of the two demonic-looking mouths. One on the left says something about gift of blood, and the one on the right, something about gift of magic.
I'll tell everybody what I think it says.
Ooh, I want the gift of magic. I look in the mouth for the gift of magic. Try and pull it out.
Give me a spot hidden roll.
Yeah, I failed both times.
You don't see anything in there, but it's pretty dark. You could almost put your arm into that mouth, and it would go into this darkness. There could be, maybe a ring or something magical in there.
Well,
I've been through Tomb of Horrors. I ain't sticking nothing in there.
don't threaten me with a good time. Sure. I've got a light on the end of my staff. Can I see if I can light the way into there at all?
Oh yeah. You put your staff in there, and it goes in, and it's almost like there's a veil of darkness. Your staff goes in, but there's no light cast. As you pull it out, the light comes back to you. Give me an acrobatics roll.
Sure. I'm not acrobatic.
It's a little difficult to pull your staff out, almost like something was wanting to pull that in there. Let me look real quick. Is your 1 second. Okay, yeah. It's almost like it wanted to hang on to it, but then it let it go.
It's not magical. All right. Only one thing left to do. Stick my hand in there to see if there's anything else in there.
Put your hand in there.
Huh?
As you put your hand in, the mouth closes down, draining blood. It deals 3d6 damage, ignores armor. You take 12 points of damage.
Okay.
As you begin to bleed profusely.
I'll go ahead and go unconscious.
Give me
For
Constitution roll. Do you push that?
Yeah, I have to. Nope.
Let me find the severe injury table. Teeth knocked out. Let me drag that onto your table. As you pull your hand out, you strike yourself in the face, and a few teeth go flittering out. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Teeth knocked out will... Your performance and persuasion skills are permanently reduced by 2. So you need to manually reduce that. Performance and persuasion will go down by 2. Will it let you change the values on there?
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay, perfect. So they are permanently reduced by 2. That sucked. And Lady Nimue is unconscious, but the door is unlocked. You hear a click, and the door can now be opened. What does everyone do?
Fade, do you have some sort of magic that might help us here? I'm not very good at the arts of healing.
Oh, yeah, I can heal.
Yeah,
Numenaire,
Lady Nimue is kind of
Nimue.
dying at the moment. Ooh, she is definitely dying at the moment.
Ah,
She's not much better than she was, but at least she's breathing. 3 hit points for Lady Nimue.
What bit me?
And you notice the blood just dripping from your wounded hand. But at least your fingers and hand are intact.
That's always a plus.
Do you open the door?
Sure, why not?
You came this far. Inside this room, the door creaks open, revealing a shadowy stone chamber beyond. At the far end stands a grotesque statue of a demonic figure with rubies for eyes, its twisted grin stretched wide and clawed hands extended as if beckoning. A single long horn juts from its forehead. Etched into the stone floor are 15 glowing runes, each faintly pulsing with light as a thin mist rises from them. The eerie silence is broken by the distant sounds of muffled screams and moans echoing softly through the chamber. If Lady Nimue wants to make a Myths and Legends roll, you can do that. To see what you know, maybe. Oh, and also with Fade, if you want to make a Myths and Legends roll.
Sounds loud. See? Told you it's loud.
Wow. the two that are know about lore are struggling here. You know that this is some sort of demonic shrine. That's not Sathmog. You know that. You think it might be some lesser demon, but you're not sure. And Fade, looking at these runes, you're not sure what these are, but you think that these might be might hold the trapped essence of souls. And that may be where that moaning sound is coming from. And that to step on a stone would release the soul, allowing that soul to be free. But perhaps it may have an effect on you as well, for good or for ill.
Hmm. I don't like anything about this.
Are there any obvious traps in this room?
Oh, give me a spot hidden roll.
No, I don't think so.
Nope.
It looks fairly safe.
Yeah, none that you can see. There are those large rubies for eyes that the statue has. And these strange runes on the floor.
I don't know, man. I just, at this time, I just think everything should be free, right?
Oh, let me stop you right there. Fade, you just bumped one of those soul stones. I need you to roll a D100. And then I'm going to post some pictures here. Let me pull this back in. $50. So let me find. I have a table.
Is that my damage?
So here's 50. So 50, you lose -1 instantly to your knives skill. So I'm going to open up your character sheet. I'm going to go to your knives, and your knives go from 5 to 4. Now, not all of these are bad, as you can see by the chart. In fact, I will post. Let me give you all the charts. So that's one of them. Here's the first one. And here's the last one.
God, it's like a Decamini thing.
Uh-huh. So you feel your skill with knives ebbing as you step on that stone. And likewise, as you step on the stone, you hear a soul being released. And you hear it say, "Thank you."
Right. Who wants to be? I mean, some of these will actually improve my persuasion and my performance. You know,
Some of these are gain +1 to stuff.
Yeah. So that I get my teeth knocked out, it's a way to get them back. And unless anyone stops me, or unless anyone else wants to, I'll roll 14 D100.
You can, if you want to.
But I'll let if anyone else wants to play. Otherwise, yeah, I'll roll 14 with D100. No problems.
Does anyone else want to step on a stone willingly?
I'll do another one.
Okay.
I'll do that one right there.
Okay, roll D100. That was almost 99. 59 is lose -1 to swords. So if you go on your skills, adjust your swords down by 1.
I don't think I've ever held a sword.
So this didn't hurt you at all.
Nah, I'm good. I'll do one more,
Okay.
and then I will allow Reese to kill himself.
Or become all powerful. I still have Dragur as prone. Let me get you no longer prone, Dragur.
94. Oh, that's a high one. That's
Really?
got to be good.
94.
Oh,
Gain the
dude.
heroic ability focused. So let me drag focused onto your character. That is fantastic.
That's great for Fade, yeah.
I got 20 willpower now.
Nice.
Okay, now I have played plenty of scratch-off tickets. I know the end is coming. I'm out.
All right, so there's 12 left. Anyone else want to step on one?
Reese is just going to run across all of them in a circle.
99 would be fantastic. You gain the Phoenix ability. The next time you die, your body erupts in flames. You're instantly resurrected at full health, leaving behind only scorched ash.
I'm going to back up and slide across the middle row and then like tango across.
Anyone else want one? Otherwise, Reese is getting 12 of them.
I'll take one.
All right.
Go for it.
Dragur, go ahead and roll D100.
All right.
Three is lose -1 to awareness. So on your awareness skill, you can drop it by 1. Now, the cool thing with this, if you already have a skill that's at 18, and you've gotten your heroic ability reward, if it drops below, then if you raise it back up, that's another heroic ability. Do you want to do another one, Dragur?
No, I think that went pretty well. So, yeah.
How about Stonewall or Theoline? Going once. Going twice. All right. I need 11 rolls. Let's do them one at a time.
Oh, I'd already typed in the 11 D100.
Well, we can do it. It'll just give us a grand total, I think.
Well, yeah, but we can break them out.
Okay, let's do it. All right, so it looks like the first one is 30. 30 is lose all skill check marks gained this session so far. That
all those demons.
I know,
all
that
those
one
demons.
sucks.
52.
52. Lose -1 to slings.
All right.
44. Ooh. The soul curses the character who becomes blinded and acts as if in total darkness. You'll roll 1d4 every shift. On a 1, the effect wears off.
Okay.
11 is lose -1 to bushcraft.
All right.
39, lose -1 to swimming.
Okay with that.
89, gain +1 to all skills.
What?
So every one of your skills goes up by 1. That's awesome.
It's going to take me a second.
87, if the character is a mage, which I would count, the spirit illuminates their mind, and they learn a spell in a school of magic they know. We can...
I mean, I am an animist.
So yeah, you can learn any animist spell. If you're not a mage, you get +1 to a skill of your choice. So a spell instantly springs to mind.
Perfect.
48 is... The soul surges with violent force. Each creature within 4 meters must make an evade roll or suffer 2d6 damage. I'm going to say, as you slid across, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No one was there. If you go across and then come back, you were probably right about here. So that one's okay.
All right. Do I need to make it?
No, just everyone else needs to make it.
All right.
15, lose -1 to evade.
All right. I just put the one from 89 in there, but okay.
Oh, you got 48 again. Stonewall, you need to make an evade roll or suffer 2d6 damage. Armor has no effect.
Alright, oh dear. Wow, okay, okay.
Okay, you take 4 damage. Armor has no effect. And then Reese, your last one was 94, which I think we've had. Which was it a good one? Oh yeah, you gain focused. So perfect. Let me throw focused on your character sheet. That +1 to all your skills is kind of awesome.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Now, having touched all of them, something happens. As the
person touched the most die.
Very likely. As the final soul is released, a surge of infernal energy ripples through the chamber in an act that clearly displeases Glazroth, the demon. The statue's eyes ignite with a fiery red glow, and the crimson runes flare to life across the floor. A burst of searing light and twisting shadows. Glazroth is summoned and immediately lashes out in fury. Let me grab us and put us into a combat.
I pointed Nimue and said, "She did it! She did it! It was all
Tattletale.
her."
Alright, let me reset the initiative deck. Oh, should be reset. Okay. Stonewall and Nimue, and I won't start it till you've finished your updates.
I've got everything except the spell,
Okay.
so you can go and get going.
All right. Let's draw initiative. The demon goes first.
Of course he does.
Of course. Unseen force. The demon points its hand at an opponent within 10 meters. The victim takes 2d6 bludgeoning, is pushed back the same amount of meters, and lands prone. I'm going to do 1 is Dragur, 2 is Fade, 3 Theoline, 4 Nimue, and 5 is Stonewall. Theoline, do you want to use your action to evade, or if you have fast footwork, or you can take the hit?
I will push Fade in front of me and use Weasel.
Use Weasel. Nice.
You son of a bitch.
Fade, do you want to evade or take the hit? Or
I will use my fast footwork.
Perfect. Go ahead and spend the willpower and then make an evade roll.
Oh, Bane. Damn it. Ah,
No,
still
you
made
got it. You got it. Nice. Stonewall, you're up next.
Okay, well, Stonewall, I don't imagine he knows much about demons, so I think he's just gonna come up and try to whack it.
Nice. When in doubt, club it.
Yeah. They're foul creatures.
Roll damage. So that is slashing damage. This demon has corrosive blood. If a chaos demon takes piercing or slashing damage, everyone within 2 meters takes 1d3 damage. If the victim is wearing armor, its armor rating is permanently reduced instead. It is possible to dodge the blood splatter. So you hit him for 15, and then you're going to see blood splash out. Deal the damage. And it's going to be 2 points of damage. Your armor is going to take that unless you've got something you can do to help you to evade that. Or you could put up your shield, and it would reduce the... Well, it doesn't say about shield. Yeah, you have to evade it, otherwise your armor takes the hit.
But is evading an action in this context?
Yeah, unless you have fast footwork, so you could do
No,
that.
oh, I do.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah. Permanent armor reduction's bad.
Yeah.
He's already just got a little warhammer and a greatsword. Doesn't want to have bad armor too. He's pretty good at evade though.
Oh, man, the dragon would have been nice, but we'll take it. So the blood does not splash on your armor. You move to the side. Fade, you're up. You have some experience with demons.
Calling them.
Good old magic mishap table.
I'm gonna hit him with the good old purge.
Nice.
Nice. 26.
Nice. Cannot be dodged or parried.
Did it die?
No, but it's bloody. It's just at its half hit point. The blood, that does not make blood splash out, so that's not piercing or slashing damage, so no additional wound potentially to Stonewall's armor. Dragur, you're up.
Well, given that Dragur is really now unaware of pretty much anything going on, I don't think that he would have noticed the blood, or the difficulty with that. So
Yeah,
it's
you
gonna
just
be,
saw Stonewall kind of dancing away from a spray of blood.
Yeah. They're going to go in and also hit it with my...
Your new
Right,
axe.
Yes.
Stonewall did evade, so I could have moved.
Yep,
By the way,
yep,
that
yep.
was, yeah.
You are correct. Yeah, I would, because otherwise when he hits it, it's going to hit you both. Ooh, do you push that roll?
I think that Dragur would. Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Might be a little
Choose
scared
condition.
about it.
Yeah, I think scared would be good. Oh,
Awesome.
Nimue, you are blind, so you're going to act as if you're in complete darkness.
Why is everyone shouting? Shut up! I got them all. I'm going to attempt to dispel my blindness.
Okay.
Do I need to buff the power level at all?
Not that you are aware of. If you want
Alright.
to make a an animism roll, you might learn if it needs to be bumped up or not.
Sure, why not?
Ooh, yeah, you're not sure.
Then we're going
In fact,
for...
you're probably pretty sure that level 2 would be sufficient.
I'm going to go... I'm going to be safe.
Oh, nice. Look at that. Yeah, that dispels your blindness.
Oh, that's why they're shouting.
That's what it is.
Where'd he come from?
Theoline, you're up. Nice. Ten damage to the demon, which causes piercing or slashing damage, and so it's going to belch out a spray of blood on Dragur for 1 point. Does Dragur have something you can use to evade that blood? If not, your armor is going to be reduced permanently by 1.
Yeah, the defensive there.
Defensive lets you parry, I think. This is not a parryable thing.
Well, then,
Yeah,
no.
so no. So let me... I'm going to put it on your... Do you want me to reduce your chainmail or your great helm?
The Great Helm.
Okay, so I'm going to reduce its armor rating from 2 to 1. And did that work? Yes, that did. And the demon's turn. Acid Spit. He spits a mouthful of acid at an opponent within 10 meters. It deals 2d6 damage on impact and d6 damage the next round unless the victim uses an action to wipe off the acid. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So it could be the 2 dwarves or Fade. So 1 is Dragur, 2 is Stonewall, 3 is Fade. Fade, it's coming at you. Do you have fast footwork? Otherwise, you're getting hit for this.
I do have fast footwork, but I don't have enough willpower,
Okay. The
so I have to take it.
You take 6 damage And then next round, you're going to take additional damage. And let's go to the next round.
I've been slimed.
Oh, and then it's Fate. It's your turn, so you're going to take D6 unless you use your action to wipe off the acid.
I'm gonna go ahead and fling at him.
Okay, you will take an additional 2 damage, and then you can go ahead and do your attack. Do you push it?
I'm that pretty angry about that. So yeah.
And did you get that additional 2 acid damage?
Yeah, I got it.
Theoline.
Well, I don't know if I could really tell that the blood is acidic. I just saw some blood squirt out, and Draugr started yelling, but I think I'll throw another dagger.
He's always yelling. It's fine. Nice. 7 damage, and then Draugr, you've not taken an action yet. Do you want to try to evade this spray of acid? It's going to be 3 points to your armor, unless you can evade that.
Yes, I'm going to try.
Are you using your action, or do you... Yeah, you don't have fast footwork.
I'd have to be my action, yeah.
So make an evade roll. Oh, do you push it?
Yeah, I'll get angry about it.
No. Alright,
Damn.
let me drop your chainmail by 3. So now you effectively have 2 armor. Went from 6 to 2. And it is the Chaos Demon's turn. Runic Sword. It swings wildly with its black runic sword. The attack inflicts 2d8 slashing damage and drains d6 willpower from the victim. It's going to go for Draugr. So Draugr, you've used your action, but you can do defensive on this one if you want to try and parry it.
I'm going to try.
Go ahead and make a parry roll. Nice. The damage dealt to your small shield is 8, which is below the durability rating, so you managed to parry that. When you parry, you can move you and the enemy 1 square if you like, or just move yourself, or just move the enemy.
I'm going to move just myself back 1.
Okay. Stonewall.
No more blood splatter.
Yeah. I think Stonewall is going to wisely shout out that the blood is acidic and it's harming us as he moves forward with his hammer.
Hammers are good. Hammers are not piercing or slashing.
That would have been helpful a few minutes ago, Stonewall.
Well, Stonewall has like a 2 in Beast Lore or something. I didn't know it. I knew it, of course. I've seen a Chaos Demon before, but Stonewall's dumb.
As
He's actually got a 9 in Bushcraft.
Draugur's chainmail is slowly melting off piece by piece. We hope the cod piece lasts.
Yikes.
Oh, to have those 2 links back.
It's at least 3.
Alright, Stonewall. Let's do it.
Yeah, sorry. I think it wasn't letting me interact because it was on its turn.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I refreshed because I thought it was glitched. Okay, here we go.
Nice. Roll damage. Excellent. Nimue. Ooh, he's going to... Well, he can't evade, so this might do it. Lady Nimue, how do you expel the demon from this plane? Probably with extreme prejudice, I would imagine. The battle...
I'll stop talking while I was on mute. Yeah, Jesus. So, after she was blinded, one of the spirits said, "You're going to regret this, but here, try this," and taught her the purge spell automatically.
Ooh, nice.
And that's the spell I took.
Excellent. Perfect timing.
So
that worked out really well. As the demon is defeated, the statue of Glazroth collapses into rubble. Among the debris, only 2 gleaming ruby eyes remain. These rubies are worth 100 gold pieces each.
Damn.
This door can also be shut. This is a place you could use to have a stretch rest, which would also remove the banes that Fade and Nimue are dealing with. As well as you could do a stretch rest to recover willpower, hit points, and 1 condition. If you wanted to do a full rest here, you could as well. You'd need to eat a ration. What sort of... For sure stretch resting, I think.
yeah,
I'm pretty low on willpower. My hit points aren't too bad.
yeah. My round rest and stretch rest each gave me 1 willpower back.
Nice. Well, do you want to turn it into a full night's sleep, or do you want to...
No, I don't want to sleep here.
Yeah, in the demon
Demons
room?
and ghosts.
Well, it's our room now.
But I'll also spend time with my memento during the stretch rest to get a second one back.
Perfect. And then why don't we take our break here, and we'll meet back in about 8 minutes and resume the adventure.
And at the end of the rest, I'll look around and see if there's anything here.
Perfect. There is.
A rat.
A rat, a silver ring, and some copper coins. Nimue, make an evade roll. Yeah, you evade the rat as it scurries out the room and into the passageway beyond.
All right, well, I will put the rat in the slime that I got from the gelatinous cube. Now I see 4 turtles.
Nice. He's nice and lubricated as well, in case, Richard Gere shows up. Let's go ahead and pause here, and we will come back in 8 minutes.
from the evil government. I ignore all the signs of impending danger, because I'm a fighter and not some crappy ranger. 47 hit points and a high dexterity, 17 for strength. Kobolds are afraid of me, crafted from numbers on living paper. I skip from the mundane to a medieval caper. While in real life, my fate is unspoken. Hero roll of the dice, and my fate is unspoken. I locate the lair, but it doesn't make much sense to me. I think that the DM might be out to get me. A hero in armor and truth, bards tell my legacy. The flame of my torch illuminates the enemy. I win in a battle, you win foes asunder. Deeper I venture, the deeper I wonder. The bodies pile up before me, the corpses I plunder. The deeper I venture, the deeper I wonder. Crafted from numbers on living paper. I skip from the mundane to a medieval caper. And while in real life, my fate is unspoken. Hero roll of the dice, and my fate is unspoken. No. I drink my last potion, I charge through the open gate. The flame of the dragon, try to seal my awful fate. With a handful of dice, 5 times I roll 20. The dragon goes down, the DM no bloody. I leave with the princess, a satchel chock full of gold. We head to the tavern, where my mighty tale unfolds. Crafted from numbers on living paper. I skip from the mundane to a medieval caper. While in real life, my fate is unspoken. Hero roll of the dice, and my fate is unspoken. The king he honored me with a mighty crossbow. It's blessed by the elves, he said. I thank him and I go. The love of
All right, I am back. Whenever we're here, we will get started.
Here, I've also added all of the stuff we found to the party loot thing.
Excellent. Thank you for doing that. Looks like Luke, you're back as well. Maybe not.
Yep. Hello.
Oh, you're there. Perfect. And Damon, you're here?
Yep.
Excellent. Just waiting on Craig. Once Craig's here, we will get started. And Henrik, you're here as well. I think I saw you unmute.
I'm here.
Perfect. And Henrik, you're here? I thought I saw Henrik unmute. Maybe not. We'll give Henrik a moment. And we'll get started.
I'm here.
Oh, perfect. Okay, we are all here. Let's get back into it. We have bested the Chaos Demon Glazroth. Theoline, give me an awareness roll as you go back to the way that we came. Again, the smell to the east in this direction, it smells bad. It smells foul. It smells almost like the den of something rank. Though back the way you came, the air is still fresher, if not wetter. A little bit of mildew in the air, like wet, loamy earth.
Well, do I recognize what creature might produce such a smell as that I'm smelling down this particular tunnel?
Give me a beast lore. It smells like rotting chainmail.
I'm not particularly sure. No, I think I'll just keep it at that. I'm not very good with beast lore.
Yeah, could be sly. All right, where do we go?
The Bog of Eternal Stench.
To the bog. Now from here, Stonewall and Dragur, a small cavern opens before you, kind of to your right. There's a single passage leading in, and you're not sure where it leads out. Up above you, to your left, the passageway continues on. Dragur and Stonewall, as you walk in, you notice that the floor is covered in large bulbous mushrooms, and there's a thin, misty haze in the air. As you move in, there's a cloud of spores that puff up, saturating the entire area. I need each of you to make a bushcraft roll.
Oh no. These are different.
Am I gonna get disoriented again?
Well, that was Constitution.
Nobody knows. Maybe these are healing spores. You're not sure.
Sure, I'll get scared about this. I really don't know they are.
Man, that was on a dragon. That was lame.
As I see these spores starting to be released, if pull my cloak over my mouth and nose. Does that seem to protect me from their effect, or is that not sufficient filter?
Well, you hope it is, but you know that to go through any further than what Draugr has gone, any further into that room, and there's a passageway leading to the south, you would likely need to make some sort of constitution roll to avoid inhaling them, and you may get a boon for putting your cloak over your face. You're not sure, but you think that sounds wise, so maybe that will be the case.
Is there any chance I can use my clean magic trick to get the spores out of the room?
I love that idea. That's not listed in the adventure, but I think that would totally make sense. Go ahead and use that. The almost like a HEPA filter, the air instantly begins to become more clear as the spores sink down, leaving a nice coating on the floor, which you then gently, through your magic, push into a large pile at the far end of the room. The room does seem to be safe now. That was actually very clever.
I will put a rug over top of it.
Let me make a random roll while we're here as well. Okay. Continue on.
Considering how poorly we rolled there, that was a great idea.
Now, as you reach this chamber, Draugr, there is a choking, nauseating stench that hits you. It's a vile mix of rotting flesh, sour plant matter, and stagnant decay. There's a vast cavern before you where the floor is blanketed with dense organic sludge. Humanoid corpses, animal remains, bones, and unrecognizable filth rot together in a foul, heaping carrion bed, every step squelching through the reeking, decomposing mass. There are 2 exits to this room, one straight ahead of you and one to your right.
Was there this same rotten smell on the northern tunnel that we just barely passed?
It was a bad smell. This is not the same smell that you've been smelling. This is more concentrated here. There's still a bad smell in these tunnels, but it's not this. But this is pretty rank. This smells like death. Let me have Stonewall and Draugr make an awareness roll. Do either of you push that?
No.
No.
Lunging out of the sludge is a creature, and it has the drop on you. He's going to get initiative card number 1. So before any of you draw cards, let me assign number 1 to him. So one moment. Update. He gets number 1. Oh, I gotta shuffle the deck. Okay, you may all draw your cards now. The corpse creeper will go first. Skewering legs. The corpse creeper rears up and drives its spined legs into all foes within 2 meters. Each target suffers 1d8 piercing damage. That's going to be Stonewall and Nimue. Do either of you want to try to evade this? This cannot be parried, but it can be evaded.
I would Guardian if I could, but that unfortunately just one base. But Stonewall won't do anything. He's got great armor and a great helmet, so.
Boy, way to make Draugr feel like shit. Look at my armor; it's not even damaged. What
Oh,
about
yes, that is messed up.
what about Nimue? Do you evade this?
No, I'll let it go.
All right, you both take 4 damage. I'll let you assign that, subtracting your armor and whatnot. Fade, you're up next.
Going to sling him
Sling away.
to death. Just hit.
All right, let me have you roll damage. I think you rolled your sling skill, not
Oh.
the weapon. Roll a d8.
Ping!
And he has some armor, and it just careens right off of his armor, doing no damage. But you did hit him; it just didn't damage him. Theoline.
I will also use my sling now that I'm not sure if other creatures have corrosive blood in this particular cave.
Do you push that?
I do not want to push that.
Okay. Dragur, your turn. Nice. So you have drank 15. Well, actually, it's going to be a little less because of the armor. 13 blood towards your 30. So 17 more, and you'll be able to trigger the effect on there. Nimue.
I'll trade with Stonewall.
Trade with Stonewall. Stonewall, you're up.
Cheers. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna hit it. I could topple it, but it just goes next, so get it out.
That's why I did what I did.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I just wanted to be clear. Yeah, someone will just hit it. Hit his spear out because he was hoping to be behind Dragur.
Oh. Armor has no effect or double damage. Double damage. Oh, wow. Huge hit. With your spear, you stab it right into the vital parts, and it squirms. It felt that in a really intense sort of way. Paralyzing tendrils. It lashes out at 2 targets. Each must roll against paralyzing poison with virulence of 13. Within 4 meters, that's going to be... Boy, that could be everybody. 2 targets, so I'll roll 1d5. 1 is Theoline, 2 is Fade, 3 Nimue, 4 Stonewall, 5 is Dragur. So 3 is Nimue.
Yep.
And the second one is going to be Dragur. So to deal with poisons, it is a Constitution roll, and the poison will roll.
Stonewall could use Guardian, right, on this for Nimue? Or, I mean, I don't know. I can't tell if the lash is magical or not.
It's not magical, so yeah, so you could.
Gone yet? I was going to invade.
Yeah, so you
if
can
you
even.
want, feel free. But Stonewall's like pretty tanky. I'm happy to. It's just too willpower.
Oh, are you kidding me? So disheartened.
Oh shit!
Oh goodness!
Open my mouth and swallow all the poison.
You take it all. The poison. Oh my god! Rolls a dragon. You need to roll a dragon, or you will be paralyzed by the poison. So full effect. You become exhausted. You need to make a Constitution roll each turn. If it fails, you can neither move nor perform actions. This wears off after one stretch or if you're given an antidote. And so I need a Constitution roll from Dragur as well.
So can I parry this or no?
You cannot parry it. You could try to evade it, but you've used your action, so if you have like fast footwork.
No.
So then a Constitution roll. Oh, so close. You will become exhausted as well, which is the brutal one for you. And then every round you'll have to make a con roll. If you fail it, then you can't do any actions or move until that wears off, which is until you're given an antidote or one stretch, which is like an hour or so. Or no, stretch is like 15 minutes. Nimue. Your
Use my action.
Oh, you used your action. Let's go to the next round. Oh, Nimue. You need to make a con roll. Yeah, unless you want to push it, you can do nothing. Ugh.
Yeah. I'm going to stand here.
Just stand there. Stonewall. He's going to evade.
Fair.
And he does. But that will use up one of his actions. It will be the last action in the round. Will get used up. So now it is his turn. I'm going to mark his action as spent on that last round. He will go... Rot Burst Spray. With a vile wretch, the creeper sprays rotting filth in a 4-meter radius. All within range become sickly and suffer 1d6 damage. Armor has no effect. So unless you want to evade this, that will be... is that everyone? Fade's kind of hidden behind the wall, but I'm going to say you're still a target, so this is everyone. Not Stonewall. Does Theoline push it? Not Stonewall, not Theoline. What about Dragur, Nimue, and Fade?
Already acted.
Oh, you've already acted. Alright.
Take the...
Dragur, Nimue, and Fade, you will all become sickly and take 2 damage, which armor does not protect you against. If you already have sickly, you need to take a different condition. Fade, your turn.
I'm going to have to step out a little bit here. Boop. Now I'm going to sling him. It says I'm still obscured by a token.
So you can still do it. It'll just give you a bane because Stonewall's in the way, which is the Dragonbane rule for ranged attacks. If your line of sight is obstructed, you just get a bane on it.
I'll come around here to the side.
There you go.
Target. Staff. And topple.
Ooh, he needs to make an evade roll. Needs to beat a 10. Nope, he topples.
Whee!
Well done. Let me make him prone.
Hit him, dwarf! Hit him!
Oh, I'm on the measuring. I'm like, why is it not selecting? I'm on the measuring tool. There we go. Prone. Theoline. Now, ranged attack doesn't give you the bonus for being prone. Do you push it?
No, I move back.
Draugr, you need to make a Constitution roll. You may take an action. Oh no.
I might as well get angry about it.
Oh. Oh, dang it.
He's getting up to start an action, is it? Damn.
So his next turn, this gets skipped because he evaded. So it depends on if he goes first in the next round. Next round. No, Stonewall, you're up. He's still prone. He's going to evade this. And he does. That's going to use up his last action in the round. Nimue. Make a Constitution roll.
Whoops, sorry, I ended my turn.
Sorry. Make a Constitution roll, Nimue. See if you can take any action.
Is Dragur? Is he clear of the poison?
No, he's still dealing with it. It'll take
He's got a better.
So yeah, it's a con. With paralyzing poison, it's a con. If you fail, it's a Constitution roll each turn. If you fail, you can't move nor perform actions. It wears off after one stretch, or if you're given an antidote. So you guys have 15 minutes before it wears off.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Dragur take. He's got a better con than me before this guy stands up.
Perfect. Draugr, make a Constitution roll. Got it. You can take an action, Draugr.
Nice.
At worst, I think you take 2 actions, so... Nice. I guess at worst you missed, but...
Yeah.
He's going to fill up his axe on this one.
Oh, with a dragon.
Oh, nice.
Especially if you double the weapon damage.
Oh my god!
Okay, your axe is full. He's dead. So now you can spend willpower whenever you choose to activate your axe. And then it will give you an additional plus 2d4 damage for like a shift of time, or for a stretch of time, basically for like a single battle. And then that can be done, redone every shift, basically once a day. All right, you have bested the corpse creeper, but we still have some folk that are dealing with the paralyzing poison. This is going to linger for a good 15 minutes unless we have antidotes.
Oh, I've got a healing potion, but no antidotes.
If anyone wants to search the room, that involves sifting through the sludge. Theoline, if you want to do it, it will make a Constitution roll or become sickly, but then you can succeed on your spot hidden. If you're sticking your hands in that sludge. Okay, Stonewall, you can...
He's not going to spot hidden, but he will try.
Theoline did. You get a couple of treasure cards worth of stuff. Nice. An open helmet, a silver coin, 9 silver coin, and 12 gold coins. That open helmet is still just as good as the great helmet. Well, actually, it might be better than the one Draugr has. So Draugr, your great helmet only offers you 1 protection now, but you end up having banes on awareness, bows, and crossbows. You could just take this open helm, which will still give you the same protection, but it only gives you a bane on awareness. Your bows and crossbows would be normal. Of course, you don't use a bow or crossbow, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I'll stick with my one that's probably a little bit deformed at this point.
Now, you guys have taken a little bit of a beating. We've got 2 people that are dealing with poison. Do you want to rest for a stretch in here? Even if you don't have stretch rest left, do you want to wait for like 15 minutes in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or in the hall where it's cleaner.
Let me make a roll on the random events table if we're spending 15 minutes in here. Oh, okay. Something happens. Let me grab my notes. Nice. Okay. Let me grab some tokens. While you're resting, bursting from the walls are two strange humanoid-looking beetle creatures, and they are going to attack ravenously with hunger. Let me drag us into combat. You guys want to draw cards? Dragur, you are up first. You've never seen a creature like this. Strange mix between man and beetle, or some sort of bipedal beetle. But one bursts out of the wall right next to you.
I'm going to greet it nicely with my axe.
Do you push that?
Might as well. I'm going to fill them almost all up.
Nice. That's a success. Decent amount of damage, but it does seem like these things, their shells are quite hard, and that blocked 6 points of your damage that you would have dealt to it. Theoline. One bursts out of the wall right next to you. Do you push that?
No, but I am going to evade and try and move away.
Okay. Yes, you can move away. Fade, your turn.
I'm going to step up and crack him with my staff.
Nice. Ooh, roll damage.
Knock, knock.
Well, 1 point of damage. There's a resounding clang as your staff hits, but no damage is applied. The beetle near Dragur will make his attack. Clobbering blow. He slams you with a rock-hard claw. You will suffer 1d10 bludgeoning damage. Now, Dragur, you can parry this. This is his hand coming in. If you want to parry that, you can. If you'd have to use defensive, otherwise you can take the hit.
I'm going to try and parry that.
Okay. And you do. Your weapon takes 5 damage. Is nowhere near enough for that. Stonewall, you're up next.
Perfect. Stonewall's gonna do that trick where he braces his spear on Dragur. He's gonna try to find the
Like a pool
weak spot
cue.
on this thing. Yeah, it's a team effort. Nice.
Oh, finding the weak spot. Ooh. That should do it. Deal damage, no armor. How do you take out that beetlekin?
Yeah, braced on Dragur. We've done this before. It's a practice effort. The spear just strikes right through an eye or something.
Nice. There's
There you go, Nimue. Yeah.
there's a spray of juice as you pierce the hard carapace of that thing. And Nimue, your turn.
Do Beetlekin.
Trade with Beetlekin. Let me trade. Alright, Beetlekin will attack. Surprise kick. The Beetlekin suddenly delivers a hard kick to an opponent. This will be Fade, who is pushed 1d6 meters away, suffers an equal amount of bludgeoning damage. You're also knocked down. Fade, do you have something to try to evade this, or do you take it? I don't know if Fade has. Fade does have fast footwork. Do you want to do that, or do you take the hit, Fade? Oh, you do fast footwork.
I was muted. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, you can move 1 square as a result of that. And now, Nimue, your turn.
Oh, later.
Ooh, nice. That does manage to get through the armor and deal 3 points of damage. We go to the next round.
Am I still under the poison?
Oh, no. You guys would have had enough time in here as you rested during that stretch.
Oh, well then, I'm going to move too.
Perfect. The Beetlekin. He will... Acid Spit. He spits a gob of corrosive acid at an opponent within 10 meters, inflicting 1d8 damage. Armor has no effect. It's got to be Fade. You're blocking the view of everyone else. Fade, you have an action if you want to evade. Otherwise, you're going to take damage.
Yeah, I'll evade.
Okay. Are you using your action for that?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, with a dragon. Nice. So you can go ahead and move 1 square.
Yipe. I run over there and cower behind Stonewall's legs
As you howl.
like a scalded dog.
Nice. All right, and the Stonewall, you're up.
Stonewall will. In fact, he loves when he can plug a gap. He'll just charge it down. Still trying to hit a weak spot with a spear, but less sure without, his companion.
Ooh. Nice.
Oh, well, it worked.
Deal damage, no armor. He is really low. He is bleeding, but he's not out. Fade, you used your action to evade. Theoline. Do you push that?
No. I do not push that.
Dragur. You go stand dwarf to dwarf.
I'll try. I can't make it. I can't make it an attack.
Yeah, you can. 4 squares. 1, 2, diagonals 3, and then up here is 4.
Oh,
It's exactly 4. Yeah.
helpful if I could count. All right.
That's an advanced skill for a dwarf.
I did mention he is illiterate, so I'm gonna put it under that as well.
Nice. That's a lot of ones. Oh, he's still in it. Nimue.
Cost me? Cost me 3. I only have 2, so. Yeah. I will introduce it to a short bow shot.
Nice. That's a
And
hit.
somehow,
Can you do 7 damage? Oh, how
No.
do you take it out?
Nice.
that's only 6 after the armor.
Oh, no. He had 6 armor. So yeah, so you had to do 7 to then get past the armor.
Oh, he's.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
he's
were
not-
accounting for his armor. when you
yeah,
said it.
yeah, yeah. How do
okay.
how do you take him out?
I'm aiming at the dwarves, but they moved out of the way and hit him by accident, I guess.
Well, every cloud has a silver lining.
Well fought.
You spent your stretch rest in here. That paralyzing poison was lifted. If anyone needed to actually complete the stretch rest, if you still have one left to get the hit points, willpower, and condition, you can do that. Otherwise, you may press on, or if you, whenever you feel the need to stop for a few hours, you can do it. But this is not a safe place.
I'm getting stretched.
With the poison being lifted, do I lift the sickly or no?
No, sickly stays, but you don't have to make the Constitution roll every time.
If you're doing a stretch rest, since I've already done mine, I will tend to you during your stretch rest to give you an extra d6.
Nice.
I've already done my stretch as well.
Yeah.
I thought we all did earlier. Yeah.
Oh, you were. Okay, no one's doing a stretch rest here then? Okay, never mind. Yeah, we need to find a safe place that's not infected with demons or shit and take a long rest.
Let me read what you find here, Theoline. You stand in an imposing chamber where several passages branch off. The ceiling is lost in darkness. A yawning shaft leads upward, beyond the reach of your light. Give me a bushcraft roll, Theoline.
Right.
You could push that if you want, just to see if you get your bearings as far as, have I seen this on a higher floor, because this goes up as far as you can see, this chasm.
No, it looks mostly dark upwards, so probably don't recognize it.
Give me a spot hidden roll as well, Theoline. Okay. You may press on if you so desire.
That's odd.
Stonewall, give me a spot hidden roll.
Yeah, I'm happy to fail that roll for you really quick.
Well, you can see there's steam coming up from those little natural stairs that are kind of descending down in front of you, but that's all you see is a little bit of steam vapor coming up from there.
Yeah, perhaps it's a hot spring in these caverns somewhere.
Yeah, they could smell it. It could go to a volcano. That'd be the sulfur smell that we've got.
Very astute.
Yeah, good thing my character's smarter than I am.
Alright, Stonewall. The narrow passage descends into a larger cavern where two steaming pools of water look inviting within. The cavern continues on out of your light source. Let me have Stonewall, Theoline, and Dragur give me a spot hidden roll. You hear a sound, Theoline, up ahead in the darkness, and you're not sure what it might be. Could you guys hear that?
Yeah, sounds perhaps like a skunk with indigestion. Perhaps Sly is waiting up ahead for us.
Some sort of burbling, rumbling sound.
Is that in fact the sound of one hand clapping?
All right. Right there, let me read the flavor text. You step into a vast cavernous chamber, the air heavy with heat radiating from a bubbling pool of lava up ahead. A narrow line of jagged stones forms a treacherous path across the molten surface, leading to a darkened passage beyond. Then, with a violent surge, something stirs, rising from the lava with a roar that shakes the cavern to its core.
The dragon's
Where's the roar? Before you looms a monstrous dragon. Its scales are ashen green, cracked and weathered like ancient stone. Jagged, branch-like horns twist from its skull, and its gaping maw bristles with serrated fangs. Vast leathery wings, scarred and veined, stretch outward. Thick, sinewy limbs end in vicious talons that tear into the rock, and a serpentine tail thrashes behind it. Its eyes glow with a smoldering hatred as it slowly approaches. And let me get this ready here.
We took care of the demon down here, so you should be happy now.
And let me move him up. And let me drag us into combat. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but here we are.
You're hoping it wouldn't come to this, or you're hoping it wouldn't come to this before we take a long rest?
I tried to get you to take a long rest, but I just...
No, absolutely.
All right, let's have everyone go ahead. If you've not drawn a card, draw a card. All Well, the good news is 3 of you get to go before the dragon, and then the dragon goes twice, and then he goes again at the end of the round. Nimue, you are up first. You can just see the... Whoa, I moved everybody. Hang on. Let me just move the dragon. You can just see the dragon coming into view. Actually, maybe you. You can't, but the others can.
Yeah, I can't, but that's right. It's Dragur's turn anyway.
Perfect. Let me trade with Dragur. Dragur, you are up.
All right, I can do a little comp.
Do you want to activate your axe now that it's full of blood? Soul Drinker. It'll cost you...
That was 3.
Yeah, 3 willpower. It'll deal 7d4 damage and act as though it's enchanted.
Sure.
Attacks and parries. Okay, let me just make a couple of edits to your weapon. This would be the easiest way to do it. So,
I'm just going to move up then while you're doing that.
okay, 7d4. And let me make it enchanted.
Do we want to run?
Is that an option?
Well, Craig, you've always wanted to be part of a TPK.
Not mine.
We got this. We've got the X.
All right.
Why not?
Excellent start. Go ahead and roll on the mishap melee table. Ooh, okay, you get a free attack. You receive a free attack from the dragon, which cannot be dodged or parried. So I just make a random attack roll. Tail Strike sweeps its spiked tail at you. You'll take 2d8 bludgeoning and you'll be knocked down. You cannot parry or dodge. You will take 6 damage. Your paltry 2 armor will go into effect, so you take 4, and you are knocked prone. So let me mark you as prone. Perfect.
Yes, excellent start.
Stonewall.
Yeah, Stonewall wouldn't let a fellow dwarf die alone. That's not his way.
Here's that bull idol. Toss him the idol and then run.
Damn, it's so big I can't select my token anymore, but thankfully I've got the combat tracker.
Ooh, there we go. Nice. His great dragon hide blocks 6 of that. He takes 2 damage. Fade, you're up.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I mean, reasonably I would just run, but...
You guys do have those
How
calling
is-
stones, whoever has them.
How is a damn dragon obscured by tokens?
Yeah, you
Come
can
on.
you can remove that. He's so big.
Yeah, that should be a bone to hit. I'm going to use my movement to run.
Go ahead and roll on the ranged mishap. Do you hit one of the dwarves?
Oh, gee.
Oh, well, you break your sling.
Yeah, I just throw it to the ground.
Let me just mark that as damaged. All right.
All right, guys. That's all I got.
The dragon. Dragon Bite. It opens its great jaws and bites a victim with terrifying speed. The attack inflicts 4d10 damage. 1 is Dragur, 2 is Stonewall. Stonewall. Do you have fast footwork?
Yeah.
Nice. You can move 1 square if you can see your token. There we go. The dragon goes again. Dragon Wind. The dragon flaps its great wings and creates a powerful gale that affects everyone within 10 meters. Any loose objects and creatures of up to human size in the whirlwind take 2d6 bludgeoning and are hurled the same amount of meters, landing prone. That'll be Stonewall and Dragur. Do either of you have anything to evade this? Otherwise, you will take damage and be pushed.
I'll just take it.
I take it this can't be parried, yeah?
Can't be parried. Nope.
Yeah, probably not.
You will both take 5 damage. Your armor does protect you from this. And you're going to be pushed 3 squares. Let's say 1, 2, 3. Let me move you. I'll push you maybe right there. And we'll push you right there. Theoline. Oh, and Stonewall is not prone. Let me mark you prone. Do you push that? No, I don't think so.
No, I do not. I will move away though.
Nimue, you see Theoline come running back, eyes wide, shaking his head no.
Oh, look. You ugly. Boy, I'm just not in good shape for this. E 30, so it should be well within range. All right. Power from the body.
Okay. D4, D6, or D8?
I'm gonna pull a D6. 5.
5
Right.
damage and 5 willpower gained.
Yeah. Which gives me 7. So. Which is, of course, not enough. Hey. Hey, stop it. My right click is being 4, 5. Alright. So I would need 8 to cast it level 2, so I can only do it level 1. We will
A little lightning.
yeah. That's all I got. Spells. Lightning Flash. Roll.
Nice. Now, metal armor has no effect. This is not metal armor.
No,
So it does take some damage.
and then I move, and I'm done.
Okay. Acid Breath. Veilgrith towers over the player characters in all his corrupted splendor before unleashing a torrent of searing acid from his maw. The acid sprays in a cone that is 10 meters long and whose width at any given point equals the distance from the dragon's mouth. Anyone caught in the stream suffers 3d10 damage. Armor has no effect. That's going to be the two dwarves that are both prone. Can either of you... You can't parry this, but you could try to evade it if you have fast footwork.
Yeah. Is there like Bane because we're prone?
No.
Dear. Well, I mean, for the sake of not giving up, might as well push it. Not quite.
It's
No.
gonna melt the rest of my armor.
I think we have a little bit more to worry about than that.
Okay, so hang on before you deduct that. So 17. So right now, let's see. Dragur, you have 3. So that's going to put you at minus 14. That's instant death for you. You're at minus 12 is death for you. Stonewall.
He's probably not dead, but he will be shortly. Don't worry.
So you have 18 hit points. So yeah, you're going to take 17. Dragur.
He had 15.
Oh, you had 15?
hit.
So you're at minus 2. Make a Constitution roll. You succeed. Dragur, how do you melt?
I'm not sure how to answer that question.
Does your armor offer you any protection at all?
With that amount of acid and that amount of overkill, I would say no. It all just goes up in whatever steaming pile of disgustingness it is.
Yeah.
Oh, we're to the west on them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, armor has no effect. Let me... Alright. Alright. Perfect. Let's go to the next round. The dragon. Dragon roar. It opens its mouth and lets out a chilling roar. Everyone within 20 meters suffers a fear attack, which I think is going to be everyone. Yep. Everyone will suffer a fear attack. Oh, Theoline succeeds with the dragon. What about Stonewall? You're down and dying. You don't need to make a will roll. But Fade and Nimue do. Fade's got it. How about Nimue? Let's get a dragon roar too. Nimue fails with the demon.
Suffer a
Ooh. Rage. Your fear turns to anger. You are forced to attack its source on your next turn in melee combat, if possible. You also become angry.
perfect.
Nimue, it's your turn.
It's the one thing I was missing.
So now you have all conditions.
Uh-huh. I pick up Dragur's axe. And double move.
Nice. Let me give you the axe.
All right. So All I need to do is be able to beat a 5 with 2 Banes.
Totally doable. Let me grab this. Where is it? Soul Drinker. There. Theoline.
I would like to try and maybe find some more, just anything on the ground that's from this layer. I could mask my scent and try and make a stealth roll and blend into the wall, maybe with my cloak.
Yeah, give me a spot. Maybe a bushcraft roll.
In that case, I think I'll just try being stealthy with my cloak, because that's probably not going to happen.
Okay. Give me a stealth roll then. Okay. You are effectively hidden as far as you can tell.
What are those stones we have again?
The calling stones. They will move whoever's holding the stone from wherever they are to wherever the other stone is.
Ah. Where's the other stone?
Yeah, who has the 2 stones?
I think Theoline has one. She does. Yes, I think Sly had the other one.
Well, that's not useful. Unless you want to teleport to Sly.
Well, I can tell him what happened at least.
But it's you. Hang on, is it everything you touch? Let me see. What does it say under the calling stone? Is it everyone you touch or everything you touch? Okay.
It looks like you and anyone in contact with me.
Yeah, so it will teleport you and anyone in physical contact with you to the location of the other.
Oh, if Sly's not with us because he went back up to Inglefur.
That would take you up to Inglefur.
Well, I will stealthily wait back here, perhaps before I try and blend into the wall. I will call that out, and give it a few moments before I might just use that stone.
I'll give you 100 gold if you pick me.
Stonewall.
Well, if you
Go ahead.
if you trade with Fade, that would give Fade and Stonewall a chance to
Get over to you.
get over to you.
I've got my teleport ring I can use to get 100 meters away.
Oh, come get me, man.
Yeah, that's useful.
Well, if Fade grabbed Nimue or Stonewall or someone and teleported back to me, we could all use the calling stone.
Get Nimue.
Just roll the stone towards Veilgrith. He'll touch it and get teleported to Sly.
Sly's problem now.
Look at all the treasure. Sweet.
Stonewall, go ahead. What are you gonna do?
Stonewall, you need to make a death save.
Yeah, I will trade with Fade, but to be entirely honest, I would like to change my character, so I'm not heartbroken if Stonewall dies here.
Nice.
I've not had much fun with him, so
He's been swallowed
I will
by
trade
everything.
with Fade, but yeah. Yeah, he's basically just been a good punching bag, which is nice, but you know, he's serving his purpose. So yeah, I will trade with Fade. Maybe Fade could teleport Nimue. Maybe against her will, is she still raging out? That'll be fun.
Her rage ends. So she did her next turn where she was forced to attack on its next turn. She was only able to move up, grab the axe, and get up there, and then on her turn she'll be back to normal. Fade, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna grab her and teleport, like, back here.
Do you have the willpower to do teleport? Let me look at your item. You may have to pull from your body.
Yeah, I think so, probably.
So it's Wayfinder, which is a ring. It's power level 2, so it'll cost you 4 willpower. And you,
Okay, I'll take a D4 from my hit point.
Well, you're going to roll a d4. If you only roll a 2 or a 3, you won't have enough.
I'll roll a D6 then.
Okay.
Oh, and do I have to roll
yeah. So
for
you'll
success?
Yep. No, you don't need to make a casting roll, but you need. Right now, you're at 2 willpower. So you need at least 2 more. So you could do a d4. You got a 50% chance. Oh, there you go.
Here we go.
So you got 2 more willpower. Let me put those back on there. You're going to lose 2 hit points, but now you can spend those 4 willpower to teleport up to 100 meters. You and Nimue.
All right.
You teleport back to
Back to the demon room.
Ran into the wall.
Teleport back to the demon room.
I thought we were all coming here to all leave.
to use
The
the
column.
column
Okay,
stone.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Velgrith's turn. That's the problem. Velgrith gets 2 turns here. Let's see. Oops.
We will sing songs of your bravery, young dwarf.
Oh yeah, could Stonewall have tried to rally?
Yes.
On his. Oh, he hasn't. Oh, he hasn't gone yet. Of course.
Yeah.
So no, he can't. Whoops.
Yeah, on his turn, he could attempt to rally, but acid breath, and he can move. Oh shoot!
Is there any chance he wouldn't see us because they just teleported through the wall and I did my stealth roll?
Ooh. Yes. He's gonna spray the wall where he saw Fade run up. He's gonna spray in a line towards that wall, and it just splatters up. I like that. It splatters up against that wall, and then he begins to move that way as he gets ready to take his last action in the round. So he moves.
Does that wall no longer exist?
And that wall is beginning to slowly corrode away. In fact, you can feel the rock bubbling to the side of you. Oh, this is probably the best possible one. He roars. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to roll that one. Everyone except for Stonewall make a will roll. So
Swear to
Nimue.
God, if I have to charge his ass again. Oh yeah. That's
Only panting. So you're exhausted. Now you have all conditions.
Yep.
If you have all conditions, you lose 1d6 willpower. If you're out of willpower, you lose 1d6 hit points.
That puts me out of willpower.
Okay. Stonewall. You can rally. Will with the Bane. Otherwise, make a death save.
You can go ahead and try and rally Dragur too if you want.
There's a suggestion. Yeah, that was with the Bane.
Dragur is nothing but bones. Oh, you rally.
Trying to
Well, no, it was with
together
Bane, not
a
a Bane.
puddle.
Right?
Oh, yes. Yes, with the Bane.
Yeah, I'll push it though. Take a condition just for fun. Reroll it
Just
with
don't
the Bane.
take scared.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
All right, you rally. You're on your feet. Make a death save. Standing over the disintegrating body of Dragur. And you make your death save.
And you get to move.
You have to make an evade roll.
Well, I could just move like in front of it more. Just get in its way.
I was thinking if you get back to Fate or get back to Theoline.
Would Stonewall leave Dragur's body there to be eaten by Velgrith?
No, and this dragon is threatening them and their escape, so I think somebody has to hold it off.
So do you buy them the time to get away?
Yeah, I think that is Stonewall's thinking, yes.
Let's go to the next round. Oh, Velgrith.
You have do you have any willpower left for Vengeful?
Unforgiving, you mean?
Yeah, Unforgiving, whatever.
Yeah, Stone's got a little bit of willpower. I think he's probably going to use it here. Yeah.
Yeah, this is coming in on Stonewall. Do you want to use fast footwork to try to evade this?
Yeah. He's just trying to keep it busy. Easier to do that if he doesn't get chomped.
Nice, you can move 1 square. Then Nimue, your turn. Oh, sorry, Nimue. Do you want to trade with Theoline? Theoline can activate the Calling Stone, or are you waiting to see if Stonewall will come to you?
Stonewall, you got another evade in you?
No.
Because if Dragur trades with Fade,
Drager's dead.
so he might as well trade with Fade. Well, you messed up my plans now.
Sorry. Forgot to mark him as dead.
Yeah, I could have had Velgrith go now, and then we all run toward Stonewall, and then Theoline do it at the end. You know what I'm saying?
That would have been cinematic, but I am hoping Stonewall dies here.
There's nothing
then-
Luke loves more than making a new character.
Rolling up characters.
Then I'll trade with Theoline.
All right.
I appreciate the thought.
Theoline.
I am always looking for a way for everyone to get out, and I'm the first person I'll sacrifice. I hate sacrificing other people.
Theoline, do you activate the
Can
stone?
we see, before I do, can I see the dragon's hoard? Is it visible to me?
No, you have not seen the horde yet. Dragur and Stonewall probably saw it. It was just kind of beyond the dragon. The dragon is in between you and the horde right now.
Well, I'm thinking this would be the true test of a thief if I was able to make away with some of the treasure, so I'll do a will roll, because that is my weakness, is greed.
Okay, I can respect that. Okay, you can make that choice.
I think Theoline is going to hand the calling stone to Fade and tell him to use it, and I'm going to do my best to maneuver around the walls of this cavern without being detected by the dragon.
Okay.
You youngsters.
Nice. Now you can start to see the horde over here as you get up to that spot. You're still hidden.
I will just double move, I think, and that will be my turn.
Okay. Ooh. Acid breath on Stonewall.
Stonewall has 2 willpower, so he could not evade this. I guess he could use his action to evade.
Yep.
He's just evading. He's just banging his hammer on his shield, just trying to be loud. Whoops, I didn't do the willpower first. Not that it mattered, but hold on. Yeah, I will.
Do you push it?
Yeah. Might as well.
You take...
Oh!
Wow, well, you're dead
Perfect.
anyway.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
Yeah. And then you'll take go to negative 13. Get the demon on your death save. And then Velgrith will begin to move.
Dude, I think those shrooms are kicking in again. Did those dwarves just melt?
Yeah, you just see a pile of dwarven bones, smoking, smoldering armor. Nimue, your turn.
Fade, can we leave?
Absolutely.
I trade with Fade.
Fade, you have the stone. Now let me look at the stone. I think you just roll a oh dang it, not with Theoline. Sorry. Oh, I'm all out of order here. Let me swap with Nimue. And then swap Nimue with Fade. Theoline, maybe check the calling stone. What does it say for how to use it?
It says, so anyone in contact with you, it teleports to the location of the other stone, and each time the stones are used, roll a 1d6 on a result of a 1. The activated stone cracks, signaling its weakening magic. It only functions 1d4 more times before turning to dust.
Perfect. Okay, so if you want to use that Fade, you just will roll a 1d6 to see if it cracks.
Oh, and in the back of my mind, I suppose I'm thinking that I forgot to tell Fade the activation word for the stone, but hopefully he heard that when we were discussing these. I guess you do need to call out the activation word.
Give me a languages, or give me your magic roll, animism.
Oh, I'm angry.
Ooh. You know it has a word. You're not sure what the word might be. You can try it. The word's not. It wasn't. Well, was it chiseled? Does it say it's chiseled on there? Because that would be a languages roll instead.
It just says that speaking the activation word while holding the stone will instantly teleport you.
You would probably have known the word when you met up with the party, or as you were discussing these, and for sure Nimue would have known the word. So if you want to use it, you would know the word.
The bird. The bird is the word.
Is the word. But you got to say bird. It's not just bird. Okay, the stone does not crack. You are instantly teleported to Sly.
All of a sudden, at Sly's company Christmas party, 2 mages suddenly appeared.
Hey, everybody. You are back up on the surface in the church with Engulfer. Completely unaware of what is about to happen in the depths below.
Fade is going back to
pass
the
out.
assisted living home.
Nimue. I'm going to make a roll for Nimue. This is a spot hidden roll. Needs to get lower than a 15 to succeed. Oh, yeah. Spots you, Theoline.
He popped
Oh,
out with
yeah.
me, didn't he?
Theoline, no. He was going for treasure.
Oh, Theoline. You said Nimue.
Oh, it says sorry. Sees Theoline. Theoline, this is 2d6 bludgeoning, and you're hurled the same number of meters. That's going to push you into the lava. Can you avoid this?
So close.
Do you push it? Okay, you can move 1 square. Those that are out of combat, I'm going to just mark you defeated. You're not dead.
Am I dead yet?
Alright, dragon goes again.
Jesus. Things are rough.
Ooh. Theoline, you have an action to evade, or if you still have willpower left, you can fast footwork. That was your action. You can move 1 square. The dragon will go. Tail strike. Do you want to use fast footwork for this?
So I don't have fast footwork, but I moved here on purpose. Can I use Dragur to do Weasel? Just hold up his
Dragur's
mangled.
he's completely dead. Nice.
There's no chance I
great
could hold up
idea.
a piece of armor or a scrap of metal, because otherwise I have nothing.
You can hold up a piece of armor or metal, and I'll say it gives you 1 point of armor against this.
Well, I won't waste the willpower then, because that's not going to do much.
You will take 11. And you are knocked prone. You used your action to evade, so the dragon will go again. And the dragon... will bite you. You got nothing?
Nope.
Take 19 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm instant dead.
Alright. Back up on the surface, we've got Fade and Lady Nimue and Engulfer. And Engulfer looks at the two of you. So, how'd it go?
Found this nice axe.
Ooh, Soul Drinker. Very valuable. Where's the rest of your party?
Well, that was the good news.
What's the bad news?
There was a time when we had a rest of the party, but that time has passed.
The breach has claimed many a soul since it has been here. It will claim many more.
I mean, that we have more good news.
Which is?
We did release 15 more souls.
No, then it was not time ill spent. If you released souls from the Demon Lord, then you have done service in the name of good. Go now with peace. Rest from your troubles. Perhaps one day you will venture back into Deepfall Breach. And Engulfer goes back to his book, making notes, and you can see him crossing off the names of Stonewall, Theoline, and Dragur. And that's where we end.
About that go now, I'm going to just go to sleep now, if that's right with you.
Well, the two that survived, and actually for finishing level 3, Lady Nimue gets a free heroic ability. But then the two of you can choose 5 additional skill improvements, or if you want to do the questionnaire, you can do the questionnaire as well, which is, if I can find it, where is it? Did you participate in the game? Did you explore a new location? Did you defeat one or more dangerous adversaries? Did you overcome an obstacle without using force? And did you give in to your weakness? And then once you've done that, you can go ahead and make your improvement rolls. Lady Nimue, if you want to start.
This does not go up. Beast Lord does not go up. Evade. This would be a good thing to go up.
Oh, no.
Languages. Oh, so close.
Spot hidden to be a good one. Get another heroic ability. No. Animism would be even better.
Trying to see if I don't think, do I have anything in any of these books that's gonna...
I don't know if you've learned anything else, or if we
What
have
have you got?
anything else.
Elementalism, chaos. Yeah, I think I'll pull Protector out of the Grimoire of the Bone Mage.
Okay.
So that's a languages roll.
Yep.
I'm gonna first take my long rest to get rid of all the
Yep.
crap.
You may want those conditions to be gone.
No, that one. There we go. All right. Come on, languages. And now we'll get rid of this.
Oh, excellent. You learn Protector. That will cost you your
Yep.
improvement mark. How about Fade coming out of retirement? Make some improvement rolls.
And getting ready to go back into retirement. This is bullcrap.
Yeah, the workforce was not what it was cut out to be.
No awareness, evade. Hey,
Hey, there we go. That's a good
languages. Nope. Sneaking. Yep.
one. Nice.
Spot hidden.
Nope.
Sling. That I don't own anymore.
Oh, here. I have an extra. I'll go and give it to you.
Damn. Ah, 9.
Oh, nice.
And the big one, animism. 16 or better.
Nope.
That's okay.
There, I
I'm
fixed
gonna
your.
delete,
Fixed
Had a
your
good
sling.
deleted my sling, so
Perfect. I repaired the sling that Fade had, so Fade has a working sling.
yeah. I mean, we may never find a lot of the stuff the dwarves had with them, but at least I got Souldraker out of there.
You did, yeah. You grabbed the big one that we had just obtained from Morgar, so excellent. Well, somewhere down there lies the melted remains and probably consumed now whatever flesh was left of Theoline, Stonewall, and Dragur. But every ending is but a new beginning, so I would encourage you all to take heart and know that you at least died heroically and not of dysentery like most people would have. Let's go ahead and I'm going to close out the recording. Any questions before we sign off?
Oh, I gotta grab a heroic ability. Damn it.
Oh, yeah. Grab your ability.
Yeah, that's the only thing I gotta do. So
Perfect.
don't wait on me.
Anyone else have any questions, comments, concerns?
Nope.
We have an option. This was so the gentleman from Emerald Mage Press that was making these dungeons. He did these first 4. He's not come out with another one for some time. I actually reached out to him this week and said, "Hey, we're just about to start level 4. Our level 5. The plan was to go to 10. Are those forthcoming?" He says, "Look, life's kind of gotten a little busy. I'll kind of get to them when I can. I don't know when I'll get to level 5." I said, "Well, I have the option of ending the campaign at level 4, because there is the big boss, and we're talking about Veilgrith, the dragon, of course. And so I was very likely going to end it with the battle against Veilgrith. Now, we can call it a campaign here, or we can gather a few new party members and head back down into level 4 and try to clean out level 4 and get a revenge against Veilgrith. I'll let you guys decide if you want to do that, or we can put a bow on this and say, hey, it was a hard-fought battle, and sometimes you don't win them. So I'll let you guys discuss it. If we do end it here, any comments from those that have been with us through all 4 levels about the mega dungeon? What did you think? Is this something that's fun? Sometimes mega dungeons are fun, sometimes they're tedious. I like how we spaced this one out just so it wasn't every week going through a maze or something like that. Anyone want to make any comments before I stop the video?
It was good.
Yeah, for your first and only time in the mega dungeon. It was fun.
Yeah.
So, I mean, dungeon crawls can get stale.
Right. Very repetitive.
The big one is Dungeon the Mad Mage, where basically every level is its own mini adventure and mini environment and everything. That's how it kept it kinda going. But honestly, that was so tedious to get through.
Yep.
But this was a lot of fun. I think 4 levels is pretty good, and I'm cool with going ahead and and calling it here.
And I have too, to be fair.
I think that it would be. I think that the three of us that got out are lucky to have gotten out, and then we will serve as we will serve to warn others about the dangers,
the hazards of greed and delving too deep.
Well, the dangers of the breach.
Yeah. Yeah, the fact that the second room was fatal for 2 characters in the first level speaks of the danger of the breach. What was that, Craig?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure we would have taken that dragon even if we had just rested.
Even full, yeah, it would have been tough.
I think the lack of magic in the second room or the first level was what really, like, we didn't have.
Yeah, I think it was like a single ghost that just kicked everyone's ass.
And none of us knew to
do fire or things like that.
Yeah.
Yep. What about you, Luke? What did you think of the mega dungeon?
It felt, obviously that was that start kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, but it picked up, and it definitely never felt tedious to me. Like, there was some nice puzzles and stuff, and each floor felt pretty different from each other. I don't know about that last fight. I don't think you could I think you could take our Path of Glory characters, and we would have TPK'd there for sure.
Yeah.
That is insane. I definitely vote to just table it there. Yeah. Sometimes endings are beginnings, as you'd say.
Yeah, and I think it's a good place to end it. The thing I really like about the mega dungeon is he did make every level was different. So in some levels there's 2 factions kind of competing, and you can choose to side with one and then go against the other. Another one is the maze, which I hate mazes, I hate labyrinths, but there was only a couple rooms in the labyrinth, so really you got through it in about 1 session. And I did like the Medusa in there. I thought that was cool, and just some of the puzzle things in there. Level 4 is actually really sweet. There's a few things that you did miss. For fun, I'm going to let me adjust this map. I'm going to turn off the lighting so you can see the whole map. Just kind of show you guys what's here. So now, can you see the whole map?
Oh my gosh!
So it's really big, like huge level. Ideally, you would not have gone the direction that you did. So I was kind of trying to sway you, like, it smells really bad, don't go that way, and you would have gone around the other way. There's a bunch of, there's more of those beetlekin, there's some sentient mushrooms, there's like some chimeras and manticores and other things to fight. A whole kobold cult that worships the dragon, and then the dragon. But you guys kind of went straight across to the dragon. I think that's maybe a bit of a design error. I would have probably not had a path that goes from one almost directly to the dragon, and kind of forced people to go around. But I do get, agency and options. You can do whatever you want. But this was the biggest level by far of all of them, and it was kind of cool. I really enjoyed running it. It does get a little stale, like especially the black and white art. Sometimes it gets a little tiring to look at, but there's enough stuff in here that I think it's a lot of fun. Damon, what did you think? You've been with us from the beginning.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. I mean, it was my first kind of go around with this platform.
Yeah.
I would kind of second that about it being kind of maybe a little bit too difficult initially. I think the first character I had, I never even got to attack with. It just died.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought that each of the floors were different enough to kind of keep it interesting, and so I didn't feel like it was a slog at any point. I do think that it was kind of funny, not funny, haha, but we walked right into death on this one.
Yeah,
so
like you can just see the path, like, don't go that way, don't go that way. Oh, no,
exactly.
oh, there we are. Like, just straight shot, shortest route you can take to the dragons.
That's great.
Yep.
Don't threaten me with a good time. We're going for it.
You're not a steaming pile of carcass.
Yeah. At least you've got Stonewall next to you, and then somewhere a few paces away is Theoline, so you're not alone. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to shut the recording off here. I'm going to put a bow on the campaign. It was fun. I'm going to start up a couple more Dragonbane campaigns if you guys are at all interested. I want to do the Windheim. The first part of the campaign has been out for a while. The second part will be coming out soon, so I want to get Windheim started. Mist Wraith is out. It's not really a campaign, but probably 4 or 5 sessions. I really enjoyed Creeping Darkness. I know half of you played in that. I may do another Creeping Darkness run. We've got God Wolf of the Crooked Mountains coming up in January, so lots of Dragonbane coming up. But I definitely want to get a few more Dragonbane campaigns going. So Damon, if you want to play in any, I can let you know what open spots we got. And Craig, thank you so much for joining on short notice to fill in for Sly, who couldn't be here. And hopefully, I'm glad I didn't kill Fade. I would have felt terrible if I had killed Fade, your legacy character.
Yeah, I would have felt bad too, but
So,
that's what it is.
Yep. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off, and I will see you all in another game soon. Take care, everybody.
Have a good night.
Looking
Bye,
forward
guys.
to more Dragonbane.
Me
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
Definitely always down for more Dragonbane.